Hello. Hi there. Jeremiah plays Lonely Mountains Downhill on the Switch. Hope you are doing good. Yes, doing good, not well. Hope you are, being the perfect person, practicing. I mean, currently we need, as many good people as possible out there. If you're out in the wild, you need to make sure you're staying 6 feet away from people and so on and so forth. What's funny is what I was about to say was as soon as I started saying that, I started holding in a cough. And I was like, uh-oh. That's way too manga-esque, but I think I might be like actually coming down with a cold. I'm not sure. It is allergy season, so it's hard to kind of separate the cold from the allergies. Okay, we are doing our first free ride, but I'm pretty sure I could do this with the pace breaker. This is a tough one, though, I would have to say. Okay. I'm getting some comments on these videos, but it's strange because they're from the older videos. So I'm going to respond to them in real time now. Somebody was saying the tougher videos are the free ride ones where you have to beat them all in one go. And I'm about to contradict myself because I'm going to struggle doing this one probably. But I don't think, I'm not sure if I agree with that. Because all you have to do is, like, do it pretty carefully. Like, running the course as fast as you can while not, having a limit on the crashes. I feel like those are the actual, like, magnum opus of a run. It's like telling Picasso to speed run one of his paintings. Not that I'm comparing playing a video game to a work of art like that, but this right here, I'm just taking the safest route possible, trying to make sure my jumps are perfect and straight. Not taking the usual shortcuts I would take. No. Minute and 31 down the drain. Feels bad, man. But yeah, I have worked 12 days straight. And if you ask anyone at the station where I work at, everyone would probably go, that's nothing, so-and-so worked this many days. I personally worked, like 35 in a row once. But I just feel like, I don't know, everybody's really concerned with comparing and, like, flexing their guns. When I'm basically saying, I'm tired. If this keeps going, I'm gonna, like, break a bone. I could feel my body actually deteriorating. And, essentially people are going, yeah, that's normal. Suck it up. I'm tired too. I'm tired because I have to be home and in quarantine and staring at a screen. And it hurts my eyes, so my eyes are hurting, so it negates your pain. Or it makes it so that, we're on equal footing. I don't know. I can't speak to that because I'm personally not going through that same thing. but I do know my left hip has never felt like sharp pain my whole life, and it's now feeling that sharp pain, and I'm like, it's not just an I'm old bit. At this point, you know, I kind of pride myself for not being like a complainer. You know, I'm not the guy that's going, I gotta work again today. Oh, I have to, you know, I have to pick up a bunch of stuff and deliver all these things. You know, I have like a limit for my pick myself up by my bootstraps, but it is innately there, I would say. I mean, I did work 12 days until, yeah, until I actually said something. Because the limit is supposed to be 7 days, but they get away with it by making. Ooh, we just passed the hardest jump. By making Saturdays be the beginning of the week, so you technically get Sunday off, so you can work from Monday to the following Saturday and still be good. I don't know. You probably don't need all the details here, but what I'm saying is I'm tired, which usually I would say is not a good thing to bring into a video, like any sort of like YouTube video, any sort of monologue type thing. But as long as I feel like I can keep the commentary up, I feel like that's kind of the goal with Lonely Mountains in particular, is kind of just like be as not like as relaxing as possible, although I feel like that's part of it. But be as relaxed as possible. Because, hold on. We already did one? Okay, no, we unlocked one. Okay, let's go to the grasshopper. But yeah, so lots of 6 o'clock days, and so on and so forth. But it's gonna be nice in the pocket, so. That's not bad. The Game Boy Pocket. Hold on. There is a sound delay. I'm sorry if there was a sound delay for the whole 7 minutes. The video's been going. But I just noticed it. Yeah, now it's better. But yeah, it's you might be asking, why are you working so much? You know, some people can't even, you know, find a job. Well, why is there so much to do? It is basically Christmas 2.0 right now. It's Christmas in May, well, April mostly, because everyone's indoors. I might have mentioned it before, but it's pretty intense in it right now. Everyone's getting the free money, which should be used, like, you know, responsibly, paying your rent and bills and stashing in your savings. But everyone's buying Keurigs and vacuum cleaners and mattresses and so on. We don't deliver mattresses, but that was more of a dig on myself, anyways, because we got a mattress. And brand new mics. Speaking of which, I should probably sign up for the account and start paying this off. Although payday is Friday. It's not Friday yet. I think this video is coming out, well, it's coming out tomorrow. Yeah, the backlog is pretty small right now, but you don't build a backlog with the kind of schedule I'm running right now. But we'll see. Tomorrow might be a good recording day. I get a day off. I haven't had a midweek day off in like I don't remember. What, like Christmas at my last job? I don't even know what to do. What do people do on Thursdays? The same thing as usual. I don't know. It just seems like such a magical thing right now. I'm being dramatic, of course, but you know, it just freedom never looked so so bright. You know, honestly, 3 hours in, I'll probably be like playing with the baby and also a little bit bored. There's a lot to do, sure, in life in general, but I'll be like, let's go check out the Nintendo eShop, see if any brand new games came out. I guarantee you that thought will pass my head. It should. Oh, hold on, I should check the eShop at noon because that's when it refreshes. I believe Cooking Simulator is coming out tomorrow. That might be a fun one to try out. I want to see what the controls are like, because I remember watching some PC gameplay of it, and it seemed a little bit on the clunky side. I hate to just use, you know, a little bit of a elementary term for it, but it seemed like it was purposefully difficult, like purposefully. What's the word? Like kind of like a hand simulator. Anything with the word simulator in the game. It's funny because it's kind of like a simple task usually, and then they make it so that you have to do that simple task with a controller, and all of a sudden it's a totally different language. Which kind of makes sense with oh boy. That was such a smooth jump off the cliff. But yeah, I'm trying to think of other simulators, but for some reason all I'm thinking is Fruit Ninja, and that's not a good example because that's the easiest of ease. It's a touchscreen game. Touchscreen games really do. They took off pretty much when the iPod Touch and iPhones were all the rage, I guess. When they weren't so ubiquitous. Nowadays, you know, it's not such a novelty anymore because everybody has it. So if you play an iPhone game, it's kind of like, yeah, so what? It doesn't make you a gamer, which I hate that term anyways, so might as well just go against the grain and just play iPhone games. Like, what the gulf? No, I'm not talking about PUBG Mobile or your gacha games or even the Call of Duty mobile game. Although, you know, they're fine in and of themselves, but I feel like those are trying to be something that they're not, I feel like. You know, I like I said before, like Fruit Ninja, games that make sense to be on a touchscreen, I feel like should be more popular than the games that are just kind of forcing themselves on a touchscreen because there's a massive audience and there's money to be made in the banana stand. Michael, no touching. Okay, focus for a second. There we go. We were stuck there for a little bit. No. Curse my comedic timing. Curse you, Perry the Platypus. I can't do a Doofenshmirtz. Curse you, Perry the Platypus. Okay, never mind. I could do a pretty okay Doofenshmirtz. You guys like Phineas and Ferb? You know, I might be... Ooh, that looked like it hurt. I might be showing my age in a way that the older people are like, wow, this guy's pretty young. It's like reverse boomer. Phineas and Ferb, isn't that for like children? Yes, I was 19 years old when I was at its peak. Okay. It was like when you turn into an adult, it's considered rebellious to keep watching cartoons, in my opinion. And I'm not talking anime. Anime, you know, it's basically just regular TV, but like better. But not okay. So it's prettier. It feels like there's more blood, sweat, and tears put into it. Like a lot of people that make fun of anime, you know, your Bleaches and your Naruto, they turn on TLC and they watch, you know, 90 Day Fiance, or some other garbage like The Bachelor. Oh, how dare you! The Bachelor is a prized national treasure of a show. You're telling me The Bachelor has more depth than the Great Ninja War and all the people we lost therein? Dude, Naruto's finale, you know, prior to Boruto, they get into some real heavy stuff. Not to go like full weeb on you guys, but like just the whole, oh man, we just screwed up the crashes, but who cares? We'll do it over. I'm into my conversation right now. This is all that matters. It's just defending Naruto, at least in the last couple chapters. Like the conversation of the future of the ninja way. These little kids that we pretty much like grew up with. At least you know, us millennials. You know, it's literally like growing up. Hold on. I feel like it was my first experience with like noticing that adult themes, like the conversation of like political atmosphere and just paving the way for the children in the future, it hit a little bit harder at the end of Naruto. I was just like, oh crap. Why do I jive with this right now? And you know, I read all of that in the manga when I was like 25 years old. It's, you know, it was made for an older audience, and it makes a lot of sense. A lot of people, and I'm gonna rile up some people with this while I check out all this, all the customization stuff we have here. A lot of people say like the Harry Potter stuff grew up with the fan base, and I just didn't feel that quite as much. And Harry Potter's not trash. It's not. I'm not comparing Harry Potter to the reality TV. But I just felt like, you know, there was more depth in the end of Naruto than in the end of the Harry Potter. Granted, I did not read the books, so maybe I should go read the books. I don't know. One doesn't have to be better than the other. You know, we could just enjoy what we enjoy. But either way, I'm done with this episode. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening in. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like button, hit that sub button if you so choose. Yeah, that's it for me. And I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.